All-Star break predictions. This is part 2 on third baseman and shortstop, MLB the Show _tips on Twitter. In the stream you're looking at here, the video, the developers of MLB 15 The Show said a huge roster update would take place around the All-Star break. Well, guess what? We're here, and that's awesome. So what I'm doing for you guys is putting together predictions. For catcher, first base, second base, it's already out. We're going to hit third base and short in this video. Still to come, outfield and pitcher, so make sure you're subscribing right here. Let's get into it. Third base, Josh Donaldson, already a diamond. But he's hitting 289 versus righties. That 68 contact versus righties has to go up. 15 home runs versus righties. That 76 power also has to go up against righties. Looking at the lefty categories, hitting 343, that's the best among third basemen. He's got an 87 there. That could even go up a little. 6 home runs versus lefties, I think is fine. The 92 could even come down a little. Overall, he's hitting 24th best average among all hitters in Major League Baseball. We're going to compare a few of those stats as we go along with third baseman. Even with those upgrades, I think Manny Machado will be the best non-legend third baseman in the game after this roster update. He will be a diamond, guys. 20th best average in baseball among all qualified hitters. But look at the hitting attributes, only in the 70s and 60s. Hitting 295 versus righties, 324 against lefties. And look at the speed, only a 51, but he's got 13 stolen bases on the year, leads all third basemen, and has a real shot at a 30 home run, 30 steal season. Now you may say, what about Nolan Arenado? He may be better than Machado, right? And I would say yes against righties, but that's it. Of his 24 home runs, he's got 22 of them against right-handed pitching, the same as Albert Pujols. Pujols has a 90 power versus righties. I think we could expect the same for Arenado, plus 8 in that department. When it comes to contact versus righties, I think we see a boost. He's hitting 283, so that 65 could be in the 70s. Fielding could also go up. I'm not too sure about that. He's one of the better ones out there. Lefty splits, that's where the problems start. I think both contact and power drop, hitting 266 and only 2 home runs this year. So lefty contact and power should drop. And overall, only the 60th best average in baseball. Remember, we said Donaldson was 24th and Machado was 20th. Yankees third baseman Alex Rodriguez, even though he's a DH in real life, is listed in the game still as a third baseman, hitting 293 average versus right-handed pitching. That 71 contact versus righties in the game should go up. 13 home runs versus righties. I think is about right for what he's rated at 79 power versus right-handed hitters. Really cannot hit lefties this year. Only 239 average, 3 home runs. So 74 power is about right. Kris Bryant, phenom rookie for the Cubs, I think has accurate hitting stats on the far left. 12 home runs so far this year. Remember, he's 7 games behind everyone else because he was called up later. But I think those hitting stats on the far left are accurate. I want to talk to you about, though, he's taken 44 walks. That's 10th best in majors. But he struck out 94 times, which is 7th worst in the majors. So plate vision, discipline could be ones to watch. We could see a change there. Now in the new roster update, Moustakas should get an upgrade contact versus righties, hitting 339 average versus right-handed pitching. That's the best among all third basemen. Only 4 home runs versus righties, not a lot of power. Now Matt Duffy of the Giants, 69 overall. He's going to be going up. He's got the 4th best average against righties among third basemen at 317, so that 70 is going to go up. 5 home runs versus righties and only a 46 power. That's also going to go up. Maikel Franco is one of those guys who got called up late in the first half of the season, but he's been doing great. 311 versus right-handed pitching, 67 contact should go up. 6 home runs versus right-handed pitching, also the 62 power should go up for right-handed power. Now when it comes to lefties, that 76 contact should drop, only hitting 237 on the year. Our one downgrade candidate is 89 overall Adrian Beltre. Remember, he was a diamond, dropped to gold, just like Robinson Cano, and I think he's very similar in the way that he has a long track record of being an elite third baseman. Interesting to see how the developers will handle his downgrades, but he's only hitting 241 versus righties, 250 versus lefties. Those 80 and 82 contacts have to come down into the 70s. Power, only 6 home runs on the year total. Over to shortstop, we're talking about upgrades for Brandon Crawford, the #1 shortstop in home runs if you don't count Hanley Ramirez. 83 overall this year. Power upgrades are coming. His power is only in the 50s there, so trust me, the 12 home runs will boost him there. Jose Iglesias of the Detroit Tigers is an 82 overall. He's got the second best batting average among all qualified shortstop, not named Tulowitzki, 291 versus righties, so that contact will go up. And he's hitting 411, a whopping 411 versus lefties, third best in the majors behind Tulowitzki and Victor Martinez. He's got no power, 9 steals, not bad, so that 44 steal rating, it could go up. Hechavarria of the Marlins, shortstop, 79 overall, is a stellar defender, guys. Best behind Andrelton Simmons, 85 fielding, could even go up. Now, when it comes to hitting, he's hitting 270 versus righties, 349 versus lefties in the first half, so that leaves a lot of room with that 63-81 split for contact to improve. Now, the Red Sox have Xander Bogaerts, 77 overall. He's hitting 296 versus righties and 329 versus lefties, so I think the righty contact of 65 should go up, and that 75 contact could also go up. I think that's where you'd see the biggest upgrades for Bogaerts. But is there a more exciting shortstop in all the game than Carlos Correa? He's only 77 overall, which is where he came in as a rookie card. 116 at bats. He's already got 7 home runs, hitting 293, 5 stolen bases. Big upgrades are coming for this future superstar. His only contact ratings right now in the 50s, power in the 30s. Those will be going up as long as he keeps maturing and stays consistent. For downgrades, Andrelton Simmons had a hot start. He still hit 285 in the first half versus right-handed pitching, so that 61 contact versus righties is a little low. I could see it in the 70s, but he's only hitting 132 against lefties, so that 59 contact may actually go down. I think overall he stays right around gold because of that defense. He is the best defender at shortstop in baseball. Ian Desmond, however, I think is going to take a larger plummet in the low 80s. His contact rating is in the 60s right now, but he's hitting 210 versus righties in real life and 226 versus lefties. Only 7 total home runs so far. The low 80s, I think, is in his future. That 84, there's no chance of gold anytime soon. That'll wrap up predictions for third base and shortstop. Follow me on Twitter, MLB the Show _tips. We have a lot more coming up, outfield predictions, and then the pitcher videos. Those are coming, so subscribe to the YouTube channel as we move into the All-Star break.